Very good morning, children, and welcome back once again to our English recorded classes. And this is Ma'am Anna Rajshekar, your English teacher. Before I start today's session, I want you all to recognize this photo, children. Do you all know who's this? No? Most of you all know it? Yes, this is Sarojini Naidu, who is known as the Nightingale of India. She's one of the most beautiful women who wrote many poems and also was a freedom fighter. So today, let's see what she has to say in regards to a poem that we are going to learn. So, today's content is as follows. We will learn the poem Coromandel Fishers. We will look into some glossary, which is word meanings, and then some synonyms, which are similar words, and of course, your assignments. Before we start off with the poem, let me tell a few words about the poetess who is Sarojini Naidu. Now, Coromandel Fishers was written by Sarojini Naidu, and as I told you all, Sarojini Naidu was called the Nightingale of India. Not only that, Sarojini Naidu was also known as the Bharatiya Kokila. She was born on 13th February 1879 in Hyderabad. She played an important role in India's freedom struggle and also promoted women's rights. Not only that, I'll tell you some interesting facts about Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu received a scholarship at the age of 16 from the Nizam of Hyderabad and went to London King's College. There, noble Arthur Simon and Edmund advised her to focus on Indian themes for writing, and she covered Indian contemporary life and events. No doubt she became an incredible poet of the 20th century by expressing her feelings, emotion, and experiences through poem. Not only that, her political career started in 1905 when she became the part of Indian national movement. In India, in 1915 to 1918, she traveled to different religions, places, and delivered lectures on social welfare, women empowerment, and nationalism. In 1925, she became the president of Indian National Congress. She participated in Salt Satyagraha in 1930, and in South Africa, she was also presided the East African Indian Congress. So this is about Sarojini Naidu. All right, and children, in today's class, you will find a difference. Earlier, what I was doing, I was reading the lesson for you all. But today, there is a surprise for you all. Henceforth, this is how it will happen. All right? Michelle from 5th C will read the first stanza of the poem.
Coromandel Fishers, written by Sarojini Naidu. Rise, brother, rise, the wakening skies, pray to the morning light. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn, like a child that had cried all night. Come, let us gather our nets from the shore and set our catamarans free, to capture the deepening wealth of the tide, for we are the sons of sea.
Very good, Michelle. Keep it up. We have Renuka of 5th C who will read the second
No
stanza.
longer delay, let us hasten away in the track of the seagull's call. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brother, the waves are our comrades all. What though we toss at the fall of the sun, where the hand of the sea god drives? He who holds the storm by the hair will hide in his breast our lives.
Good, Renuka. And here's Banu Prakash of 5th A who will read the third stanza of the poem.
Sweet is the shade of the coconut glade, and the scent of the mango grove, and sweet are the scents at the full o' the moon, with the sound of the voices we love. But sweeter, O brothers, the kiss of spray and the dance of the wild forms glee. Row, brothers, row, to the blue of the verge, where the low sky mates with the sea.
Thank you, Banu, and thank you all three of you all for reciting the poem for me, children. So let's see what you'll understand from this poem, children. You'll understand that the poetess is asking the fisherman to go to work. So let me explain the poem, children. Now, in this poem, the poetess describes the life of the fisherman. The leader of the fishermen is giving a call to his comrades. Comrades means his companion or colleagues to start their work early in the morning. Coromandel fishers refers to the fishermen on the Coromandel coast of India. Rice brother rice means the fishermen call their men to get ready to go to the sea. The early morning sky is compared to someone who is waking up from sleep. The leader wakes the other fishermen that the sun has already risen. The wind is not blowing means it sleeps in the arms of the dawn like a child. So it is the correct time to start their journey. They should gather their nets and set the boats free. They are sons of the sea, so they have the right to capture the leaping wealth, which means fishes. And the fishermen call themselves as the king of the sea. The narrator hurried his colleagues because they should follow the seagull's call. The seagull is an animal that knows where the fishes are. I've put up a picture, children. That's how a seagull bird looks. The sea, the cloud, and the waves are all close to fishermen like a mother, brother, and friends. The sea god is the controller of the sea. He will protect them. The fishermen also love the land, the shade of the coconut grove, the sweet smell of the mango grove, and the sounds in nature. But the waves and the foams of the sea is more appealing to them. The sun is setting and it's time to go back to land. So brothers rowed the boat to the edge of the sea. It's very simple, children. It's all about the poetess, who is Sarojini Naidu, is asking the fishermen to start their work early in the morning. See, I put up a picture how it looks, how the sea looks early in the morning. Then the fishermen tying all their nets, taking all their nets and getting into the sea. And this is the seagull, the bird, which is ready to show them where the fishes are. And this is, of course, the foam. This foam you will find in the beach place, children. If you have gone to a beach, this is how a foam looks. Hope it's very clear, children. Here are some word meanings for you all. Catamarans, boats made of logs tied together. Hasten, move or act with speed. Comrades, friends. Glee, feeling of joy, satisfaction. Verge, edge or border. Few synonyms for y'all, which is similar words. Dawn, sunrise. Capture, catch. Comrades, companion. Grove, plantation. Glade, meadow. Just to recap what we learned today, we did learn how to recite the poem, The Coromandel Fishers. We saw how those three children, Milsha, Banu, and Renuka, recited the poem for us. I want you all to go through the poem again and again, alright? Recite the poem with intonation and correct pronunciation. Only then, in my next recording, I will give chance to those who really read well. Alright? And we also did learn about Sarojini Naidu. We looked into some word meanings and we also saw some similar words. Now what I want you all to do is I want you all to read the poem, alright? And try and practice to recite the poem without seeing children. Alright? And also if you didn't understand, go to the recording again and again. Alright? So that you will understand it even more clearly. And in my next class, when I ask you all to recite the poem, all right, you will have to recite the poem without seeing. And also, if I ask you the summary of the poem, you will have to tell it in your own words. For that, you will have to go through the explanation that I have taught. Okay, and you can tell it in your own words, children. As long as you understand what is being taught, I'll be very happy. So, if you all want to get chance, all right, in my next recording, your pronunciation should be correct and you must read the poem or the lesson with intonation. All right, and now comes the last part of this recorded class, which is your assignment. Children, on page 21, where you have answered the following questions, I want you to write the question and answers which is there. There are about six questions. You will have to answer those questions in your rough book and send it to me. You will write the heading neatly, which is Coromandel Fishers, double margin it. After every question, leave a line, write the answer, draw a neat line, and take a pic and send it to me, children. And if you all don't understand, you all know what you should be doing. Either call me or message me. In the next class, I will give you the summary of the poem to be written in your English classwork. Now, next class, which is the coming Monday, let me see if I can conduct a Zoom class or a recording class. I will keep you all posted. If I'm taking a Zoom class, I will let you all know. All right. And if at all I'm conducting Zoom class, I want you all to sit with uniform children. Unless you're in your hometown, sit with decent dress. And before entering the class, all right, you will have to go to participants and rename your name. That is, go to the participant and type in your own name so that I will know who's sitting in the class, children. All right. So, till we meet in the next class, this is Ma'am Anna Rajshekar signing off. Take care. Stay safe, children. Bye-bye.